Good afternoon, Lindsay. I really appreciate you coming in and talking with me today. Takes a lot of courage. We haven't really seen each other in a while. You haven't came in a while, so I was just wondering, what brought you in today? What's going on?
I was just concerned about some things going on in my life right now, about like sex and unprotected sex. I'm dating an older guy right now, and my mom is really concerned. There's a lot of rumors going around at school, about sex and protection, and one of my friends right now is pregnant, and just like worried, and I just want to know what your advice is for me.
Okay. Okay. Well, I can see how that brings you in, and that's a lot on your mind. Sex is not really an easy thing to talk about, especially sometimes with your mother. Um, so, can you tell me, have you had conversations, or I guess we can start with, how long have you and your boyfriend or significant other been, having sex?
For about like 5 months now.
5 months now? Okay. Have you had any conversations with him about having sex or having safe sex to be, exact?
No, it's been on my mind lately. We haven't really talked much about it, on what to do. And my mom tries to talk to me, but I just kind of shut her out. I just get really awkward and I don't know,
Okay.
what to say.
Okay. Um, if there was one word that you can describe, this whole situation or these multiple situations with you and your mom, with you and your boyfriends, with all these rumors going around school and your friend getting pregnant, how do you think, you would describe it?
I mean, it's just challenging.
Challenging?
Mhm.
Okay. How do you see it being challenging?
Um, just because I don't know what to do about it.
Okay.
I don't know.
Okay. So I guess I'll ask, what concerns you most about this situation?
Just like getting pregnant at a young age.
Okay. Okay. What makes you feel, because you're coming in and talking to me about the situation, because about sex and having safe sex, what makes you feel like you need to do something about, different now than what you've been doing?
Um, just like I need to start using condoms and maybe getting on birth control, just being confident to talk to my mother about it, and talking to my boyfriend about it.
Okay. Do you think that talking to your mother is more challenging than talking to your boyfriend about the situation?
Yes.
Okay. And do you and your mother, would you say, or is it more of an argumentative conversation, or is it just like a conversation me and you are having right now?
It's just like really awkward.
Okay. So kind of like you don't really know how to bring it up.
Yeah.
Sure. Okay.
Hmm.
Have you talked to her about options? Um, like your options that you just described to me about, birth control, condoms, about safe sex. Have you guys talked about those options, or is this the first time that you're bringing up these options?
She's mentioned them to me.
Okay.
And I've heard like through rumors.
Okay. All right. So if you choose to make this change, in this certain situation, if you choose to make the change of, getting on birth control or using condoms, safer way to have sex, what would be some benefits or, positive moments or more gains in your life, that you could look forward to?
Just having a better relationship with my mother and just like not getting pregnant at a young age.
Okay. All right. I understand getting pregnant at a young age would cause, some challenges and some hardships probably in your family, but definitely something that you want to be looking forward to in life. I can see where that's a struggle and it's kind of hard to come across. Your commitment coming in today, really shows, a lot of courage you have about talking, about sex and safe sex, and I really do appreciate it. So what I hear you saying is that, uh, you not having safe sex is really not, it's an issue, but it's not like just the one issue. Like there's more issues within that problem. right now. So what do you think might take for you to change that in the future? You said talking about
Um,
birth control.
yeah, maybe getting
Okay.
on birth control.
So what do you think would be your first step into?
Like going to the doctors.
Okay. Yep. And then so I would assume your mom would take you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I think, that's a good plan. That's a good first step. Um, I mean, I can provide you with some resources with around the community, and then we can kind of go from there. I can give you some of that after we walk you out into the front too. But yeah, I do agree that's a good first step. Um, so you said that you and your boyfriend have been dating for what, about 5 months,
Mm-hmm.
4 months? Okay. And you guys just started having sex, or has it been going on for a little bit?
It's been going on.
Okay. So, Lindsay, over the past, 4 months, that you've really been concerned about not, having safe sex, as you think about the importance of being pregnant and at a young age, like your friend that you explained to me about, um, so you've also identified these reasons to me on a scale. I'm going to put it on a scale of like 1 to 5 for you. How would you set yourself on that scale? Of one being the most important, and or yeah, one being less important, sorry, and 5 being the most important of you going to make this first step into this change plan to help you and to help your future and to help your relationship with your mother and your boyfriend. Where do you set yourself on that scale from 1 to 5?
2.
Out of 2?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. All right. So maybe I know it's been a little bit since we've kind of talked. Maybe in the next sessions we can kind of get you a little bit more closer to that more comfort zone. So you've also identified that not only do you have a need to change and a desire to change, but you know one way to do it, and that's to work towards the change plan that we just came up with. So Lindsay, I'm just wondering, do you think that we can, meet up next week and kind of talk about where we left off today, and see where we can go further with this conversation? Is that something that you're willing to do?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, awesome. Well, I'll see you next week, and I really appreciate you coming in to talk to me. And all right, have a good day.
Thank you.
Say that.
Oh, my eyes weren't even open.
It's a video.